Well, you should get a medal, too. He's a brave man taking a bullet from Mary like that when his place got attacked.
Agreed. You already in court, Manager. Just in time to confront Mr. Fist. Someone invaded our home. We can't leave it like this. Hurry back.
I haven't seen her.
She suppose we interviewed June Brown and figured out why her husband did all this. Yeah, I figured out the location of the HMX explosives this year. That's what we're going to see.
Ahoy, everyone. Can anybody hear me?
Glasgow 7A ATF contacted us when they determined your power.
Ahoy, Nancy Drew. And ahoy, Cookie. Linda can hear me. Good thing I wasn't swearing. Papa Drew, welcome aboard. I'm doing pretty good, and thank you for the information. Yeah, I've been working a lot, and it's been a little stressful, but here we are. Now, that is not the background. George Ann, welcome aboard. Cookie's here. Nancy Drew is here. Papa Drew is here, too. But I had a different background up here. I had this background. I thought that was appropriate. Refresh worked. Okay. I had to refresh twice to finally get this to load, and it took 15 minutes to get onto StreamYard. And when it was, 5 o'clock, I'm really stressed, because is it going to load? That's why I sent a text to Linda. Oh, I don't know where I'd be without Linda being my backup, more or less. My communications officer. Another angel. Speaking of angels, has anybody watched my video from yesterday besides, Freedom Dove watched it. James Catanese, I don't think he watched it, but he made a comment. Yeah, it hasn't had any views hardly. And I was going to talk about angels, but yeah, nobody watched the video, so I won't. Michelle, red chip, right? Yes. I got you, Michelle. I came on early tonight, but we'll still stay on for the same amount of time. We'll probably be on till about 8 or a little bit before. I'm not sure who comes live at 8 o'clock tonight. I wouldn't doubt that Land Cloud Adventures probably will. We'll see. Nancy, our treasured home, welcome aboard. And you left a thumbs up. Thank you, Nancy. I thought I saw you on there. And there was a couple others too that watched. I think Tom Caldwell, one of my newer subscribers, a few other people. But yeah, I was inspired. Somehow it just popped up in my head last night. So I had to do the video. And Michelle helped me a little bit. The other Michelle. Michelle might not be able to tag everybody because she's driving right now. So rest assured that she is hearing you, or she's here, and she's glad all of you are here. And people are saying hi to you, Michelle. Just so you know, please drive safely. So, yes, 70. Let me look again. I had it up earlier. We've hit the 70s now. We are at, the frog says we are at 75. And that's the real feels like temperature. Surprisingly, the wind is gusting like 40 miles an hour. We're under a red flag, can't burn. I got a ton of branches and things I raked up yesterday, and there's more to rake up, and I got a lot of leaves. Can't burn. Oh, well, I'm hoping that Sue will be on. I put the thumbnail up now, like, 3 days ago? And she knew on Saturday night that I would be going early. So I will give her a little time. Hopefully she'll stumble in here in a few minutes. Well, we know she'll show up at some point in time, but we'll do her scratch off from Saturday. Now, moving forward, I've been on stimulus. I did put out a video about stimulus, and I may brag on it some more. I'm hoping that stimulus will drive more people to this channel, and that we'll have more participants. And the idea is the more participants we get, the more, chances of being monetized. And then pretty soon the monetized, once that happens, will help fund the scratch offs and the more fun. And I'm hoping that it just rolls, because I like doing this. It's fun. And then I'm going to have to make sure I put the disclaimer in there every week. I didn't put it in there this time. I forgot. But, the disclaimer, the rules, more or less, that, up to $150, it's yours, your choice. I'll send it to you. And then beyond $150, we split it. And then if it gets up into, like 1,000 or 2,000, anyways, when it gets to that point where taxes are owed, I will pay the taxes, and then we'll split the difference, the net. Whatever's left over after I pay the taxes, we split the remaining balance. I think I'm going to have to make a rule that, because I need the hours, I'm going to make it a rule that you must be present to win. In other words, if I draw your chip out of the bucket, well, then you better be here. I know we've broken that rule a couple times just because. But now I think I'm going to have to be actually quite serious about it. Linda's got her G word. It's gadzooks. I put mine in already. Wait, no, I don't qualify. Linda Barker, I got your chip. Gadzooks, you're the first one in tonight. Jill actually would have been the first one in tonight, but she's not here. She's in Mexico. Or Mexico, as they say. So we probably won't hear from Jill. She said she'd be down there a few weeks. So I'll be surprised. Cookie's got the G word for Google. And let me think. Cookie. There's Carl's. Cookie, were you a blue chip? You remember what color chip you are, Cookie? Renee had a cool thing. She made a comment on yesterday's video. Green. Okay, I'll look in the green ones here. Okay, Tina's blocking the green ones. Cookie, found Cookie. Cookie. Got your chip there, Cookie. And you're in. There's Brene. I was just talking about you. Angels to hang out. Yes, Nancy, and show up in many ways. Yeah. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see an interesting story that I didn't have to copy and paste it. I just shared it. It was a really neat story about an Uber driver or taxi driver, whatever. You're glorious at the red light, Michelle. And let's see. There's your chip. And you are in. And Fairy Dust is in with G's. So, yeah, YouTube. Angel in Harlem. And then I mentioned Charlie Pride's Kiss an Angel, Good Morning. And then the other one I thought of, My Angel is a centerfold. Jeez. I gotta buy it. Oh goodness. What did I say? I don't know. I said a lot of things. But you're in the pot, Bernay. And then I mentioned a couple songs besides the YouTube one that I did listen to it last night, and then I remembered it. At first, I couldn't remember it. I go, why not? Of course, I remember it now. And a lot of their other stuff. Yeah, I always enjoyed U2. Oh yeah. Let's change the background. Not that we're guessing anything. We just needed a cooler background. I'm actually feeling warm in here, so we'll put up some water. What do we got for water? There we go. What in the world just happened? It's playing a video. Don't ask me why. I don't know what happened. Nancy Drew's word. No, I didn't. Gross. Okay. Let's see here. She shouldn't be too far deep in the pile here. And there she is. And I got the other Nancy's chip in here too. Sun Record Studio where Elvis recorded in Memphis. A fun fact. Hey, cool. And thanks, Linda, for keeping track of things. Wow. Midwest Picker is here. Welcome aboard, Dave. Is it windy over by your house? There's a red flag warning too, by the way. Don't go out there in the swamp and set anything on fire. It's too dry. We're on early tonight due to the fact that Lucky Dog Productions moderator won Saturday night. So I decided to go on early tonight to scratch her ticket because it was late in the show on Saturday night when she won. So we didn't really have time to scratch her ticket. So going on a little early tonight just to take care of that. Back to what I was talking about with the channel growing, and if Stimulus Works, which is the new social platform that's owned and managed by Sticker Mule, Stimulus, Sticker Mule, yeah, a lot of shared letters there. If it works, according to how they're figuring it, it's cheaper for them to give prizes away than it is to advertise. And you know what? It is good advertising. So I'm hoping now that I'm on Stimulus, that gradually that will start to drive more traffic over this way, because Sticker Mule isn't the only one giving a little bit of money away. Well, Sticker Mule's giving a lot more than me away. But it's a start, I don't know. It's a concept that it'll either work, or if it don't, well, we'll try something else. Jonathan's here. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Good old Sturgis, Michigan kind of guy. Did we make you a chip yet? We probably made you a temporary chip, I bet. Anyways, come up with a G word and we'll get you in the pot. We're waiting on Lucky Dog moderator to show up. I did not get any new chips painted yet. I did buy some sepia paint for Mark from Hitch Up and Tow. I still got Papa Drew's chip here to paint. Got Nate Dogg's chip here to paint. Let's see, Freaking Awesome's chip. You don't have a chip. Well, you're going to have a chip. All you got to do is come up with a G word and we'll make you a chip, even if it's just a temporary chip. You can always choose, here's a blank white one. You can always choose your color and I'll get to it. Maybe we'll have a rainy day and I can do some painting. So for now, I'm just going to put Jonathan Zuck on a chip, on a white chip. Z-U-C-K. So this will be your chip. Now you just got to come up with a G word. You'll be in for the first drawing. It's a good and beautiful day. So now you're in. And, well, we can keep your white. Let me write that down, that you're going to stay with white. Once again, you can have any color. I've got the standard, green, blue, red, white, and black. But if you wanted, a mauve or pink, or, Lance has got a, sea green one kind of. Tina's got a gray one. Renee's got a purple one. She Devil's got a purple one. Well, let's put Jonathan Zuck, and you can change it too. Well, I'll just put on here, okay with white chip. Okay. So we'll do yours fancier. I do have silver paint, or I might use black on yours. It shows up a little better. Linda Barker's got a white chip, and I use the silver, and it doesn't stand out. So I may change hers to black, and I'll do yours in black. Ringo and Zara are here. Wow, you got your pool open now, or you got a creek close by, or just a long bath. Oh, I only need one, Brene. No, I don't need a video of it. That's all right. Here's the rules for the recipes. Printed out recipe, as if you were making it, or you're teaching us to make it, put in there, boil for X amount, or, how you prepare it. That's your recipe. Then need a picture of you and or your channel, something to identify you a little bit. Picture is best, and then describe your channel. And then I also need whatever song you want for karaoke night, which will be Friday night. So, and all three of those things will be in the cookbook, which will be distributed to at M23. I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be a cost. I have a feeling no. Because I'd have to pay the $800 up front to have them printed. They'll print too many, and then I might get stuck with them. So guess what? I'm going to print like 100 of them on the printer. If for some reason we get a demand for more, well, then I'll print more. And, there won't be a cost for that. I've got a brand new printer here. I got plenty of ink. I just need to collate it. And there are programs for collating a booklet. So it's not going to be a problem. Well, it'll be a little work, but I was just going to have somebody else collate it, like Vistaprint, but they don't do it for nothing. Well, I could buy glossy paper. Yeah, I can print nice on glossy paper. It's a color printer, whatever you want to say. And glossy paper will be a little thicker, and it'll make a nice booklet. So John, driver certification. That's right. Coldwater Lake, what was in Coldwater River, which connects both lakes. Now, this is fun. Diver certification. Yeah, we were talking about wetsuits too. I want to take Tina and myself and go somewhere. I don't know if we're going to West Marine or you have somewhere down your way. Where would be a good place, purchase wise, I mean price wise, but I mean somewhere where they know what they're doing so Tina and I can get fitted for wetsuits, because we're planning on going to Lake Superior, and you know, maybe not in Lake Superior, but prepared just in case. We're going to see Pictured Rocks probably in, I'm thinking July or August, but we're not paying the $50 for the tour per person. We're going to go on kayaks. Land Cloud Adventures is going to go. Living Da Dream, he's planning on it. He lives in the Upper Peninsula. He's a teacher at MIT. And then myself and Tina, I think Destinations Delight. Hey, anybody else is welcome. Once we get a date established, we'll let you know. And we don't know what the weather is going to be on Lake Superior, so we'll make, probably it'll be a 3 or 4 day trip just in case. Bernays says, I'll need a stiff drink before she karaoke's. There won't be any tomatoes. No tomatoes allowed. Oh, there is, that's a D word. We need a G word, Nancy. Know who to call when you're drowning. Well, you know, wetsuits don't keep you afloat. You just, and if you think a wetsuit keeps you dry, they do not. You actually get wet wearing a wetsuit. But that's why you have a tighter fitting wetsuit, because if you was wearing a baggy one, you would absorb too much water and you could sink and be cold. The idea is you get a thin layer of lake moisture or water, whatever. There's water in between the suit and your skin heats up the water. And when you go in the water, you have that layer of warmer water between you and the really cold water. That's the idea. When you go into a lake like Lake Superior, it could be, 80 degrees outside, but it could be 45, 42 degrees in the water. You can get hypothermia probably within 5 minutes. So we want to be safe. Spring in Clear Lake Monday. Around the captain's living quarters. You found 2 boats? Yeah, I was in Spring Lake today. Well, not in the lake. I was working in the town of Spring Lake today. That's got to be the same place we're talking about. My living quarters is 30 miles to the east. I'm in Sparta. Georgiana is my other G. I'm confused. The battalion chief, fat guy at shrink wrap. Do have a question for you, Jonathan. Tina is slender. I'm slender. So it's gonna be fun watching her get fitted. What type of life jackets should we have? I mean, myself, I was planning on making sure I have my standard old, life jacket, like they've made forever. Orange, you strap it around you, and yeah, it's in front of you. But then they have these that the skiers wear because it kind of makes a fashion statement. I know that they are a life jacket. They have some buoyancy to them. But I just wonder which is better. Wearing a life jacket that gives you a little more movement, or which is better? Jonathan's got an answer. 20 Mile in Division. You are just north of me. Come on down. No, I'm not letting anybody in this house yet. Tina's still here, or not Tina. Holly is still here, and it's a wreck. There's no room. Patsy came over last weekend to help me with my phone. She had to sit on the porta-john. There's no room. To keep you somewhat dry, but not totally soaking wet. Yeah, okay. So now you're looking for a boat to purchase, Ringo, or you found them sunk in the water? I'm trying to think where Spring and Clear Lake are. 20 Mile in Division, huh? They must be almost private lakes. Let's see. The Rogue is not too far from there. The Rogue is closer to the west. Red Pine. And then there's that nature center, Howard Christensen Nature Center. I've done some filming there last year. And then just a little bit north of there is where you're at, 20 Mile in Division. Okay, what am I missing? Didn't find 87 IROC C Camaro. Well, now over by Brown Lake, which would be Algoma and 22 Mile. I believe that's Brown Lake. On the east end of the lake is where Benet, remember that big Ford truck I had? That's where Benet is. And what's his name? Trevor. Trevor lives there, and he could probably help you find. That's his area, and he knows the Knights, and they're definitely Chevy fans. So he probably has got a line on a Camaro somewhere, or more than one. Absolutely not. But I do know it's not a matter. Snap up the front. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm debating whether I think Tina's going to want, for the wetsuit part, she's probably going to want the hood and the collar, probably the mitts and probably the booties. Me, I might get by without those for now. Because, after a while, you start racking up. It don't take long. You have $600 in one outfit. At least that's what my friend across the street was saying. Old school schoolie. Welcome aboard. We're getting ready. We're hoping that Sue will come in from Lucky Dog Productions moderator, because we're ready to scratch off her winning ticket from Saturday night. We didn't have time to do it Saturday night. That's why we're on an hour earlier tonight in order to scratch off her ticket. And then at 6 p.m., approximately. We'll start the standard show where I'll be reading from the book. But now we've already started putting chips in. So all you have to do is come up with a G word. If you do not have a chip, we will make you a chip and put you in the pot for the drawing. The first drawing, which will be at about 6:45 approximately, will be for a $5 mystery key cash word. And then when we get halfway through this, or less than halfway, I start giving out words off the ticket itself. And then you make sentences out of the words. And then your chip can go in for the, it'll be the second drawing of the regular show, but it'll be the third drawing. No, it'll be the second drawing tonight, which is for the Black Pearls. Whereas this one goes real fast. We usually draw it at about 20 minutes to 8, somewhere in there. This one goes pretty quick. But that's for the sentences. And then, hey, Tommy's here too. Corey just ordered a new wetsuit, selling back $4K. No, that's insane. I don't need anything to take me to the bottom of the Marianas Trench. I just need something to keep me from suffering from hyperthermia immediately. Wow. 4K. No. If I have to spend 4K, then I will not. I'll spend $50 and ride the stupid boat. Friends were beating an 87 IROC and 2-track set. Oh, 25 years ago. Oh my God. So you're salvaging. 543-210. You're live on TV on channel 82. Okay, thank you, Timmy Ray the King. I am live in Louisiana. I don't know if I'm in Transylvania or that other little town. But I'm on channel 82. Ahoy, mateys, in Louisiana. Thank you for watching. An old school schoolie. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Tommy. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Okay, come up with a G word and we'll put you in. I've got your chip. It says River Styx on it. I hope that's okay. So that's, I'll go over the rules real quick again for Diane and for Tommy. Gold. See, now Tommy's in with gold, just like that. He knows the rules. And we'll be drawing that, I'm saying about 6:45, because we're kind of waiting on Sue from Lucky Dog Productions moderator to come in. We'll do her scratch off. It takes about 20 minutes to do her scratch off. We may have to do hers with her not here. And then we'll start the normal program at approximately 6 o'clock. The rules are anything up to $150 is yours. Do what you want with. I'll mail it to you. Money order, PayPal, however you want it. I like to do money orders and snail mail because that way I can send you swag. At least a sticker and a business card and a love letter, whatever. And Tommy, did you know that the other Tommy bought a school bus? I bet you do. Why do I think you guys are close to each other, working on them at the same time? They were lucky to get out alive, yeah. Galvanize is a G word for George Ann. George Ann has, if I'm not mistaken, a blue chip. So let me find her. There's Mark. There's Bree. James Catnese. Mobang. Ringo. Ringo, you need to come up with a Z word. I just found a chip. Quiet Listener, which is Vicky Tinbu Lane, the Hope Bus. Where is Georgianne Rose? I just found you, Georgianne. So you are in. Okay. So, and then the other rule, to continue with the rules, you must be present to win, for one. That way I get a little more minutes towards my hours. So up to $150, all you're in, PP. Beyond that, we split it. Okay. Now let's say we get up to over $1,200 on a ticket. It can happen. It happens every day for people. It's never happened here, but I think the highest we've had is $100. Anyway, then, you know, when it becomes taxable, then I will pay the taxes and we split the net. You know, that's fair. It's my show. Yes, Nancy has won before. Oh, Don is here? Cool.
Better get back out there.
And I'm not seeing him. But he's here because people are saying hi. Can't wait to go, go, go. Yeah, well, come. Come up here. Got work for you to do. Anyways, yeah, he's got his G word. I'm trying to remember. I think Sensei Don is a blue chip. Busby. Don, do you remember what color your chip is? Are you green, blue, black, white? I know you're not white. You're so good, you're illegal. Justin, Christina, Kobe's. Katie Vandersides, I just saw her today. Brian, Becky, JJ, MJ, Jill. Jill is in Mexico right now. There's a blank green one. Okay. Let me look here. Two more blank greens. Maybe Sensei Don is a red one. Todd Johnson. Anybody hear from? I found your chip, Don. You're in. Anybody hear from Todd again? He hasn't been here. I should email him. Geometricians, River Styx. Yeah, you're already in. Don remembered he had a red chip. I got to put that in my brain. Don is a red chip, just like Michelle Leonardo is a red chip. Well, Carl's here. Welcome aboard, Carl. So you didn't trip over any crocodiles on the way home? Okay, how did that happen, Jonathan? We haven't drawn yet. Carl. I saw your chip. You still have to come up with a G word, of course. There's your chip. So I got Ringo's and Carl's chips sitting here. And our treasured home is sitting here waiting for a G word. Every weekend bouncing a beater through the woods, blaze your own trail, yeah. If you looked at La Fortuna right now, I had to go, I took 8th Avenue thinking I could go all the way through. No. But it was dry. This was a couple days ago, and it was dry. And the sign said road not maintained. It's still a road, but they don't maintain it. Not in the winter. But I thought, oh, okay, fine. Well, then pretty soon, after about a mile and a half into it, I could see one of the migrant worker buses at the top of the hill. They were out, trimming apple trees or peach trees or whatever, fruit trees, doing the trimming. So I thought, well, if they got through, I can get through. Yeah. I went through one big, huge puddle, and I could see it at the bottom of the hill. I said, I better go. And I just nailed it. And of course, it just covered the truck in mud. I couldn't see. I turned on the windshield wipers and I could barely see. And I still had to go through a couple more puddles. I finally got out of the puddles, pulled over. I'm glad I had water with me for the radiator, because right now the shroud is not installed. And of course, because the tank attaches to the shroud for the windshield washers, yeah, I was, good thing I had some water. 8th Avenue, it's a fun one. Yeah, between 13 Mile and 10 Mile, let's say. You know, I think I was there. I might have been south of 10 Mile. Yeah, it wasn't fun. I was just trying to take the back way to Marne. Yeah, I'm better off to stick to the paved roads at least. All right. Diane will be right back. Let me see if anybody put in a G word. Ringo almost did. Carl did. Going to town. Need anything? You're in, Carl. I know that's not really a G word per se, but it is. Michelle's G word gourmet till she gets home. I think I already put her in for some reason. I think she had a G word. I don't see her chip line here. Double check. I got Ringo's and I got Our Treasured Home sitting here. So yeah, it was. There's Sensei Don. Yeah. Nancy Drews. There's, yeah, Michelle's already in. And yeah, everybody's here. Everybody that's here is in except for Ringo and Nancy from Our Treasured Home. For the people who are on board right at the moment. 18 I'm showing. Wow. I don't know if everybody's actually here right now, but we've had 18. Carl says his word was galoshes. Okay. Now we know double well, dang sure you're in. Ah. And Our Treasured Home is in with Green Day. That sounds like something we would say in Ireland. Or oh, I met a British gal. I got to find out what part of England she's from, because I thought she was Scottish at first when she spoke. She works at the Dollar General. Her name is Stacy. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but it must be Northern Great Britain. She said, yeah, but she didn't tell me what town. So I'm planning to stop there. Hopefully she's there and I can ask her. Tommy's other channel, Old Schooly. Yes, we need to put that up. I have it in my subscriptions. And Mr. Timmy Ray the King is here. So G word, Timmy. Anything with a good G word. Find your chip here. I know we got it. Yours is a black one. There's Mega Van Mike's. There's Fatima's. Lily Gypsy Child. Devil Dog's original one. No, this is Devil Dog, the other guy. I was thinking of She Devil Tommy. Traveling Mike. Timmy Ray. There's Timmy Ray's. Girls. That's a good G word. You're in, Timmy. Everybody, I don't know if there's a link. Actually, I couldn't find what they were talking about, but last Saturday night, Timmy wasn't going to race, but then he changed his mind. He saw somebody go by hauling their race car, and he said, the hell with it, and he hauled his race car, went to the racetrack, and won. Now, there's two cool things about winning. He not only won, he won it upside down. He hit one of the tires in the last turn, flipped over, and slid across the finish line upside down. Now, he's done some other weird shit before winning those races. Get this. He gave the winnings to a young boy. I believe the boy was it a special needs child, Timmy? Anyways, fantastic. fantastic. It goes right along with my theme. It's better to give than to receive. You blessed a little boy's life. I think you gave him the trophy as well. That is so freaking cool. And it's like you were an angel to that little man, that young man. And my video yesterday talks about angels. They're here. Believe me, they are. Howard Christensen's Nature Center has two small hike-in lakes, all in the same Rogue River recreation area. Well, I knew there's hiking trails that go out. There's the North Trail, the North Country Trail, the one with the little blue signs. I know there's a couple places, and it crosses. I've been by one of the trailheads. There's a trailhead at 20 Mile, I believe, in Red Pine, or maybe it's 22 Mile. I've been by it at least, and I haven't hiked hardly any of it. Off of 20 Mile, there is a right now you probably do need 4-wheel drive. I've had Synchronicity back in there, but I didn't have to put her in 2-wheel drive, and I made it through. I had to camp around and everything, of course, extra weight. But yeah, I've driven Synchronicity up through that trail. The boy's handicapped. Okay, cool. That is so cool. Do the Guy Bradley again Friday. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Where are you at? You're down in Ohio, aren't you, Michelle? Traffic. Yeah, that's almost an hour that you've been on the road. Two small hike-in lakes. Okay, well then that makes sense that somebody went in the water up through there too. Let me put up a lot of tires, mattresses, and sofas. Yeah, one trail I went on had a little bit of that too. Mostly old tires.
If you are between the
We'll put that up.
You're automatically qualified for up to $25,000.
Yeah, I think that is just so awesome, Timmy.
Questions and no medical exams. You can't be turned down due to health. Your acceptance is guaranteed.
Okay, we still got Ringo. We need to put Ringo's chip in. He's got to come up with a G word somewhere.
And best of all, your rate will never increase, and your coverage will never decrease. That's our
Okay, there's the video of the race.
Get a policy with a budget-friendly monthly premium and up to $25,000.
Yeah, I just can't get over that, Timmy. I'm proud of you. Okay.
Now is the time.
Getting thirsty now.
Lock in your rate. Leave your family with the financial protection to help cover funeral.
What we're gonna do? It's 9 minutes till 6, which would be our starting time for our normally scheduled show. So maybe that's when Sue will show up. And then we're going to have to do her ticket pretty fast because then we have 2 more tickets to get done before 8 o'clock. Plus, we have to, kind of talk and play. And Ringo's in the G for gypsum. The gypsum mines of Grand Rapids and the Black Hills. Right off of Chicago Drive. Pretty close to Marquette Street, there's a cold storage building. Well, I've never been in there, but as I understand, yeah, you get inside that building, then you go underground. And I've heard that the tunnels and everything go right underneath the Grand River all the way to the other side. To Butterworth Avenue. There were gypsum mines. I remember growing up, we'd be on Butterworth out of Granville, off of Wilson, but we'd turn by the park there, Johnson Park. That's Butterworth. Take Butterworth all the way into Grand Rapids. And not too far. Oh, I'm thinking of my landmarks. It seems like we'd go by the gypsum mine where they made drywall. And then down the hill, pretty soon would be the Coca-Cola bottling company. I gypsum. Michigan Carol is here. You gypsum. Ah, that's a good one, Carol. All right, we got to find Carol's. Oh, I'd say it's pretty granite. Excuse me. Oh, boy. Wow. I don't know where that came from. Got to find Carol's. Oh, there's raisins. Michigan Carol. Gotcha. Gotcha, Carol. You are in. Put some of these chips back in the rack before I knock them on the floor. That's happened. Nate Dog is here. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. And I've got your, where'd I put it? I've got your chip here. There it is. Still have your temporary chip. Haven't made any permanent chips yet, but I've got your temporary one right here. So all you got to do is come up with, thank you, Nancy. I take it you must have watched my video. Anyway, come up with a G word and we'll get you in the thing. We started early tonight because we're waiting on Sue from Lucky Dog Productions because she won a $5 scratch off from Saturday night for guessing the featured channel, but it was late in the show, so that's why we postponed it till tonight. Nancy Drew has got a G word, Gesundheit. Thank you, Nancy, which means bless you. God bless you. Have you ever noticed that basically the only time that you are blessed is when you sneeze? The rest of the time, everybody says, hey, just go do this with yourself. Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to take that off the screen for a minute. Illegal tours with our sales rep. Sundays was a self-explore. Now that would be fun. I've never been down there. I've heard that the walls are stacked with food. I've heard that they also use it for different places rent a little bit of storage there. Probably for like fruit. I'm guessing apples mainly. But well, those are all hearsay. I really do not know. So I would love to take a tour. That would be so cool. I'm a little scared to go underground, although believe it or not, I have done spelunking in zinc mines in Arkansas. Yeah. I've been into some tight spots, but I'm older now. Not so adventurous as I used to be. Okay. Aw, that's a bummer. If my new rules tell me if you're not here, you can't win, but it's okay. Maybe we'll have a real special night. Meanwhile, take care. Oh. You're going to race on Monday night. Okay. You were in Sparta for Easter. Oh, and your brother moved to Rockford? Wow. Shucks. I was busy all day Sunday. Yeah, I can't remember what all I did. Worked on the truck. Mostly I got a truck ready for Monday. And then on Monday afternoon, I picked scrap up. Then I went to work. And Tuesday I was supposed to pick up a lot more scrap. And I waited and I waited. The lady never got a hold of me. She still hasn't called me. I left notes on the house and everything. Well, I took the scrap in early today and then went to Spring Lake over by Grand Haven to work today. And I did bring some scrap home from Spring Lake. Not a lot, but some heavy iron. I did some cleaning in a corner of the office, and it was just stuff was jammed in there. Had been there for years, and I just said cleaning it out. And I found dumbbells. I found all kinds of weird shit back in there. But there were some plates that are used for where what I-beam that goes up, the 4-bolt plate that goes in between the cross beam and the upright. There's 2 of those, pretty good heavy heft. I got those, and Don will be proud if he's still here. Got a tire paddle, old school tire paddle. Okay. You won't hear over the grinder. Well, if you're still here and you take a break from the grinder, you might still be here. So if you somehow hear your name called, it means we picked your ticket. We'll give you, a few minutes, or pick your chip. That won't happen till probably 7:45. So by then you'll probably be taking a break anyways. Domtar sold out. They turned part of it into cold storage. Okay. And Domtar, was that one of the drywall companies back in the day? Or Domtar was a larger corporation that owned various drywall manufacturing places? Somehow that's in my brain. Seems like the mill that was up on Butterworth was owned by either Domtar or Georgia Pacific. Don't know. There she is. Aw, Linda, bummer. If you can come back in, you never know, we might draw your ticket. But if you're not here, or your ticket, I mean your chip. So we've been waiting on you, Sue. And without much further ado, we're going to go jump right into it. We're going to scratch your ticket from Saturday night. Let me get some chips out of my way here. Help me. Linda's got to go. Now that you're here, Sue. If you would do me a favor, so I'm going to be concentrating on your ticket. If somebody comes up with a G word, or if somebody new comes in here, I don't know, somehow get my attention at some point. Ring my bell. Domtar had a drywall division. Thanks, Ringo. All right. So we are doing this ticket. And Sue, I had a video I put out yesterday. I think you'll like it. It had to do with angels.
Police are investigating a suspicious death. We're told 26-year-old Dustin Isaac.
Did you pee, Carl? All right, here we go. Where's my quarter? Right here. Mystery key cash word. This is for Sue. First letter is, now nobody has to make sentences or nothing. This is just, here we go, scratch it off. F. And I'm looking for F's. There's one in free. Oh, let's look here. And what is a mystery key word? It could be flap. But the last, I know what I was going to do. This is what we're going to do it right now. I decided when we're doing scratch offs I am going to turn off the background. Now let's see if we get any glare. We get a little glare from the light, but I think you can see it better. See that mystery key in the vertical word, which could be flaw or flat. Anyway, so yeah, this is working. I don't think there's any more F's. I don't see any. That doesn't mean we won't find one. The next letter is an X. Looking for an X. There is an X in galaxy and also in equinox. There's a crossword. Sharing the X. That's it. Third letter is an S, as in Sue. Let me go back to the chat here. Probably missing things. Okay, Carl wants us to stop.
Throughout the rest of our work week. And look at our satellite and radar shows.
Ring-a, yes. You always ring my bell, Carol. Hey, you know, now the weather's getting nicer. You got to come by. Maybe we'll have a cookout on a Sunday at either a park or right here. You know, once things settle, once Holly's actually moved to her new place, that doesn't mean that she won't be here for a cookout. You know, plan on it. Bring her over here, and whoever else can come. Hey, it'll be fun. You know, just we'll do brats on the grill or hamburgers. We'll do something. Sunday afternoon. Southern Illinois still has running Domtar plants for concrete and mortar. Huh. Okay. We're looking for S's. I got sidetracked there for a minute. Thinking about Domtar. Absorb. And what's this one? Horoscope. Tweezers. I didn't say teasers, I said tweezers. Some. Rhapsody. Rhapsody in the rain. Rhapsody in the rain. Ashore. Duh, it's a vertical word. I had trouble reading it. Ashore. Rest. And misplaced. Fourth letter is a O. For a second there, I thought that it was O. I'm building a race car, Timmy. Someday. Carl H. had a G word earlier. I believe I threw him in. I think I saw his G word. Yeah. Let me double check. Michigan Carol. Yeah, Carl's in. It's all good. So oath and oven. And horoscope has 3 O's. Record has an O. Tempo has an O. Horoscope has a mystery key, so I just scratched that off. Equinox has an O. Puzzle 2, Rhapsody. Vogue. Ashore. Royal. I heard something about the Royals today. Not the group, not the band. The English royalty. Something about what's his name's going to be coordinated the king, but Meghan's not going. I don't know. Some crazy thing. I don't follow the royals. Not very often. Okay, Z. I know there's a Z in tweezers and waltz. You know, a German girl taught me to waltz. She was from Germany. Her name was Sabina Stan. She taught me to waltz at the Sweden House restaurant when we were closed and cleaning up. But the music. I'm looking for Z's. Yeah, she was from, I think, Stuttgart. She's an exchange student. Not my high school, but at Wyoming High School. M is what we're looking for now. Tempo. And Sue's getting excited. Some and maybe. And I'll show this when we're halfway through. Myriad. And gentleman. Misplace. And kingdom. Okay, kingdom. Next letter is your crocodile tears will not stop falling. That's what I heard. Megan? I don't think so. Oh, you mean Sabina? Yeah, we were all single back then. We were 16 years old. That was back in the 1970. P. Looking for a P. Yeah, you had to be 16 in order to work at the restaurant. Tempo. And it was a big restaurant, so we had quite a few employees. We'd close at 8 o'clock, and then by 10 at the latest, in good weather, we'd be playing tag football, co-ed tag football, at the vacant lot at Myers in Jenison. They had just built the Myers 50 acres, and there was this field that they had future plans for, but at the time, we'd be out there, nicely mowed field, grass, but it was all lit up because it was surrounded with parking lot lights. It was a perfect place to play tag football. We had fun, definitely. There's a G. I found a G word if you need one, Timmy. Gentleman. You can use that if you want. No, there was no Popeyes, not until mid 80s, I think. And there wasn't anywhere. I've never been to a Popeyes. The Popeyes that are in my neck of the woods are in bad neighborhoods. Neighborhoods you don't want to even stop. You try to time it so you don't have to stop at a stoplight because you might get carjacked. But that's the area that all the Popeyes are in. P's. Was I doing P's? Yes. Misplace has a P. I think that's it for P's. The next letter is a W. Wing and waltz. Tweezers. And okay. Letter number 9 is an A. That's a good one. Will be a bunch of A's. Oath. Yeah, I don't know. They may have opened in 72, but I don't recall seeing any in Grand Rapids area until the 80s. And that's only because I had to work in Grand Rapids. And so, yeah, I had to drive through some of those neighborhoods that I was just mentioning that I didn't like to drive through. Sometimes that was the shortest distance between two places. I'm finding a lot of A's. Let's see here. So now I'm running out of Myriad, Misplace, Ado. All right. Letter number 10, then I'm going to show this ticket to show you how we are proceeding. Oath. Event has a T. Graduate, T. Cut with a T. Tempo with a T. And tag. Get has a T. And Waltz has a T. And Tweezers has a T. Now we're in puzzle 2. T and Tribe and Gentleman. And okay. Now, Dad Charles told me there was clubs for men only in the 70s. Yes. There is a men's only club still down by my adopted daughter's place in Portage. Okay, those are the letters we have. We're halfway through. This is puzzle 1 and puzzle 2. We only need the L to get a mystery keyword there. We haven't spelled any words just yet. We're close. Oh, I saw an A that we missed. Ado. And ashore. No, we did the A on ado. Royal has an A there. And add, that was it. It's on the other side of the ticket. And maybe has an A. All right. Okay, what is that beeping? Gotta leave for lunch and have to buy your tools. Okay. Great neighborhood. Yeah. Hey, there was a place that me and this other gal, we were roofing a rental house. And it was, it was after 5. It was starting to get close to where it was going to be quitting time. But we wanted to finish the roof. So she and I were up there, second story, nailing shingles, and she happened to look down, and there's a guy peeing on the back of my truck. But no, we had to lock our vehicles and then go to work. But yeah, I yelled at the guy. It scared the hell out of him. Guess he wasn't really paying attention that somebody was up in the air above him. Max Air 420 is on. The Astute Tourist is on. Okay. How old are you? By the picture on your profile, you look like you were 28. Here we go. Timmy's flirting with Nancy again. Yeah, great neighborhood. Yep. There's a few. That was in the Burton Heights area, north of Burton Street by division. Yes, folks, the very same division that I live off of now, but that would have been 20 miles or more away. Yeah, the neighborhoods change. All right, we are working on letter number 11, which is an R. There's an R in graduate. There is an R in record. Actually, there's 2 R's. R in free. Any more R's in puzzle 1? Tweezers. And card. Ashore. Tribe. Myriad. That's it for the R's. The next letter is a Y. Habit for Humanity houses, yeah. Timmy says he's not flirting. Bull crap. Nancy is 38. Sad part is up there's Habit for Humanity houses, yeah. If you go up the hill on Granville Avenue before it turns into Chicago Drive, there's quite a few in that neighborhood. And that neighborhood is a lot better than it used to be. Now, I don't know how Burton and Francis area, how that is now. I haven't been over that way in quite a while. I've been meaning to stop and see Rob at Robin's Lock. There's a Y in maybe. Galaxy has a Y. Okay. I mentioned Rhapsody already. Key has a Y in key. Myriad and royal. And there's an R that I missed in royal. We just need the L. L will spell quite a few words for us. You need 3 in a puzzle at least to win $5. Q is our next letter. There's a Q in equinox. I think that's probably the only Q. Yep, pretty much. Seems like. A V. There's a V in event and veal. Oven. And Vogue. And I don't see more. Somebody's got a girlfriend. Na 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 na. Yeah, but Nancy, you'll have to drive down there to see him. He doesn't drive up here. It's too far. All right, H. Oath. We spell the word oath in puzzle 1. Let's see. Let's see. There's an H. I know I saw another H. Rhapsody. Ashore. Looks like that's it for H's. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. We have 4 left after this one. N. There's an N in event. Oven. Wing and equinox. Zinc. Interesting that the word zinc is in there when I mentioned spelunking and zinc mines earlier. Captain Jack's Dating Club. Could be. I think Freedom Dove has a corner on trying to matchmake people. She's got Tina hooked up with Tony. Okay, welcome to Captain Jack's Dating. You guys are funny. All right. I'll put that up here. All right. Next letter is, we did all the N's, right? Oh, there's an N in kingdom. Missed that one. And gentleman. Missed that one as well. All right. Might be caught up. 4 letters left. One of them is a U. Graduate. Cut. And equinox. Some. We spelled another word. That's in puzzle 2. Vogue. All right. Third to the last letter is an I. There's an I in equinox. There's an I in wing. There's an I in zinc. And there's an I in tribe. When I get this far on one of these, you know, when I do them for myself, I kind of like to take a close look at what's left and kind of know what letters I might want to get. So down here we spelled oath. We need a couple E's. If we got some E's and L's, but like I say, we have 2 letters left. And they could be duds for all we know. There's a T. I think we had T's. There's a T in rest that I did not scratch off. So we'll take care of that right now. All right. T in rest. All right. B. Our second to the last letter is a B. I don't know if I saw any B's. Yes, there is an absorb. We just need the D to spell that word. Any more B's? Yes, maybe. Tribe. Okay, down to the last letter. Daddy needs a new Harley. Yep, come on, big money. Lock on your leg. Ha! Not all the ladies. Oh, you guys are crazy. Daddy needs a new Harley.
Who are you talking to, Dick?
To the chat, Holly. Who do you think I'm talking to?
I hear somebody yelling back at you.
No, not on here.
Huh?
You must be hearing somebody outside. The chat is not vocal. They try to be vocal. Need more than one scratch off, yeah. Well, there's be two more yet tonight. And Sue will probably get in on one of them. There's an N that I missed. And I'm still looking for B's and K's. K is the last letter. Kingdom. Key. I don't think this one is going to work. Let's double check. Any E's? No. D's? No. L's? No. C's? No. No C's, no D's, no E's, no G's, no. G's, L's, E's, D's, C's, L's, D's, E's, D's, G's, E's, L, E, D, G, Ed, myriad, ado, misplaced. Nope. I'm sorry, Sue. We did not spell either one of the mystery key. So this was a bummer. An oath. And that was the only one in puzzle one. Down there we had some. And I think that was the only word in puzzle two. So it was bullshit. L is for loser, yeah. Hey, you won it. Okay, Midwest Picker, you just come up with a G word. I'll make you a poker chip. It goes in the pot. And then at about 7:45 or so, we will draw. Most people are already in. So all you got to do is come up with a G word for this first in the normal game. That one we just did for Sue was from Saturday night. Different game. That's where you guess the channel where I steal, background screenshots. Carl had a G word, but Carl is already in. So he can have all the G words he wants. He can give one away to Timmy. He can give one to Midwest Picker if he'd like. Timmy's in a sad mood. Land Cloud says he's not live. Okay, but you can still hang out here and maybe win some money. I saw your chip floating around here somewhere. Yep, there's your chip, Nate. So just come up with a G word. And a family-friendly G word. Midwest Picker's in. We got to make him a chip because I don't believe we ever did make him a chip. So Dave, Midwest Picker. Can we put his link up there, Sue? You are now officially in with a white chip, which can be a temporary chip. You can pick your own color, and within the next couple of weeks, I will try to get them all painted. There's several that I have to do. I had to order a special color for Hitch Up and Toe. He wanted sepia. You don't buy that in the stores around here. I ordered it from Amazon. I've got it. Sepia. Anyways, Dave, you are in the pot. Oh, geography. That'll work too. And Nate suggested grandma for Midwest Picker. But you can use that one, Nate, for yourself if you want. And there is Dave's link. You guys, he has got a cool channel. Very interesting. Even if you're not into eBay, he shows you what he made, what sold, what didn't sell, why he wouldn't sell it again, or why he wished he had more of them. Trains, train things so good. Tina just did a tour in Grass Lake. Check out her channel. She did a 2-part. She went with her friend Tony, the one that she did a tour of his van last year, his Nissan. And then he put the solar panel hookup on her van. Anyways, they got together and went to it's in Grass Lake, Michigan, which is on the east side. And there's a small railroad museum there. It was very interesting. Tina did a good job on that. Okay. Nate had a G word. I'm sure he did, but I'm putting them in the pot right now. Being a hermit does have that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyways, not only that, he might, Timmy. He may, those might be good sellers. They could very well be. But he also has humors, true stories. And he grew up around here. A lot of the places that he tells stories about, I'm like, yeah, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Almost. Sue's G word is gimme, 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 gimme. I got you, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. You are now in the pot. Gimme, 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 gimme. She's not selfish. Nobody knows the exact location. Oh, we broadcast it all the time, Carl. You're in Flamingo Bay in the Everglades National Park. Well, actually, Flamingo Entryway. I don't think it's called Flamingo Bay, or is it? We just know that you're the southernmost entry and southernmost tip of the Everglades National Park in Florida. Not in Georgia, in Florida. Nate's a nomad. He gets around. Yes, he does. I don't know. You have to ask him. Oh, okay. He says not currently. He can see the chat too, Timmy, so he'll let you know. There. You know, I heard that VHS players are now, if they work, they're kind of a thing, kind of valuable. I had one here a few years ago, and I had a VHS tape. I thought, oh, let's watch this. Yeah, it went to shit. I think the machine still worked, but the tape didn't make it. You're singing the ABBA song, Gimme, 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 Man After Midnight. Oh, bright, stunning star. Yes, he is, Nancy. He definitely is. So, yeah, tonight's drawing is for another 5K. I guess I got 10 minutes. I can read from the book. As said, we're on the letter G in the Why Do We Say It? Expressions, cliches. Let's see, we left off last week at great shakes. No great shakes. All right. Greek meets Greek. Now, I don't know what this means. I've never heard this expression. VCR DVD. Okay. Dave, can you maybe publish or put in here? I know you're not a moderator. I don't think you are. I could make you one later, but I'm in StreamYard. I can't make you one right instantly. If I had another device going with YouTube, then I could do it. But, 300, grab them if you see them. Okay. I'm sure I got a couple around here. I have a lot of junk. Bring up the big lake boat up for a trip. Yeah. Hey, you can do that. I mean, we're still planning on using our kayaks there, Ringo, but Midwest has the hammer. Okay, Dave doesn't have the Power Ranger ones there, Timmy. But if we can still put a link to your store, which I don't know, if you go to eBay and you type in Midwest Picker, boom, I think that takes you to his store. VHS and DVDs. Everyone in William Brody's car is saying hello. Are you on your way to bowling? Virtual Hammer Slammer, Nancy. You know, I don't remember what VHS stands for. What's VHS? Midwest Picker. Nancy Drew is 38 years old and she doesn't know what VHS stands for, and I don't remember. And I'm twice as old. Here we go. Everybody memorize this. Valley High School. Good one, Nate. The Valley Girls. Oh, it was so back then. Greek meets Greek. Where do we get the expression when Greek meets Greek? The reference is to the wars of Alexander. Alexander of Macedonia set out to conquer the other states of Greece, but each city in turn offered him obstinate resistance. An early play about Alexander the Great contains the line, "When Greeks joined Greeks, then was the tug of war." Okay. Valley High School, yes. Video Home System, VHS, yes. And then there was Beta. And I think Beta stood for what it stands for today. No, it did not. Blu-ray, that's what I'm thinking of. Blu-ray players. Blu-ray meant it was a different type of format and supposedly better because they used blue screens. I don't know. Midwest Picker probably does, though. You know, when you sell on eBay, you get to be knowledgeable on quite a few things. I'm going to look for my $300 VHS player pretty soon. Let's put up, I'm in the mood for waterfalls. I can't find any. There, we'll use this. This is from our winning channel the other day. All right. Greeks had a word for it. Okay, now I have heard this expression. Why do we say the Greeks had a word for it? Because the words of classical Greek had many, let me put that up, many forms. The words of classical Greek had many forms. A fully conjugated verb possessing several hundred. Wow. This variety of word forms made possible a precision in expression not attained in most ancient languages and many modern ones. Now, I find that fascinating because I love playing with words. Once we're on Lake Superior, well, yeah, going under the Mackinac Bridge. You know what, Ringo, Roman with Ringo, Nate and I and Living to Dream, we're planning on going up to Lake Superior and going to Picture Rocks. We're going to go in our kayaks, it looks like. However, with a big boat, let's say the water's too choppy for us to go out in our kayaks and we're running out of time, but we still want to see the pictured rocks from the water. So we could go in your boat, Ringo, Roman with Ringo, and we'll have to fly Carl up here so he can be the narrator. Give him a karaoke machine so he can talk into it to tell us all about the pictured rocks.
There's no reason to go to all those
Valley
places.
Girl. Yep, she's a Valley Girl.
They went without us. Come on, I
Digital
don't
video
think
device.
they're
There you go.
total blast on vacation.
Yeah, a DVD player. Digital video device.
You're right. There's no reason to take us.
I like that. I never really paid attention to what it stood for. I thought it was some kind of sexually transmitted disease. DVD. Okay, greenhorn. How did we come to call an inexperienced person a greenhorn? The word was first applied to a young ox with new horns. By analogy, these new horns were green. In this sense, greenhorn was used as long ago as the year 1460. Since a person who does not know his way about is like a young or greenhorn ox that doesn't know which way to turn when you shout gee or ha at it, the term greenhorn has been applied to the person. So the person doesn't know G from ha either. How about up or down or north from south? Okay, we've got new comments that I'm missing. What did Carol say? Man, they're going fast now. We got 20 in on board now.
All right, everybody. What am I holding here?
Madcap, Huckleberry.
Whatever it is, it's
Hey, Dirk, welcome aboard.
This.
All right, well, you can ride in the big boat then. We seem to be getting ready to actually have a gathering up there to go see the pictured rocks. Destination Delights. They're wanting to know when it's going to be. I'm thinking we're going to have a few more people get interested the closer we get to it, Nate. Better let Kobe know. I'm not sure Tina even really knows yet. She might be suspicious. Because I did mention to her about getting wetsuits. You're welcome, Nancy. I get a few in there now and then. Nate Dogg's got a new laptop, a MacBook Air. Ooh, nice. Oh, want to help out Dirk here. Does anybody have a link for Kathleen Klein? You know, email or possibly her Facebook name if she's on Facebook. Anyways, Dirk wants to get a hold of her. So if anybody's got a link that you can share with Dirk, you're gonna go have a smoke. Okay, Jonathan. Let's see. You went to the Painted Rocks. Oh, okay. Now he's talking about Kathy, his wife. So you paid $50 for the boat. William Brody. I'll tell her. William Brody says, tell you hi. She says, hello. Cat Cookie is back. And William Brody has a word, a G word. It's glorious. William Brody. You're in. Yeah, I think kayaking would be very cool. I'm looking forward to maybe in another 4 weeks. Hopefully Tina can get her ass over here and we'll maybe put in down here by Frisk. Where it meets 12 Mile. There's a place you can put in the kayaks and float down to the Rockford Dam. I think that's where will be the maiden voyage of our kayaks. Okay, Bernays got a link to Kathy. All right. And Cookie does too.
I believe in you.
Carl's doing his best. Okay.
He's transformed my attitude.
All right.
Dr. Horton gave me the confidence to believe in
I
myself.
think we're almost caught up. I don't think we've missed anybody. And Sue's going to tell me if I did. Okay. Gretna Green marriage. Where is the Gretna Green of the term Gretna Green marriage? I never heard of that. But it says in Scotland, although England has long had rather strict marriage laws, at one time Scotland did not. All the marriage ceremony needed in Scotland was a mutual declaration by the two elopers in front of witnesses. So the English boys and girls went to Scotland to be married in a hurry. Hey, they didn't have Vegas. And to Gretna Green in particular, since it was the most accessible spot. So Gretna Green is a place in Scotland. Gretna Green.
Mhm.
There they had only to declare their intent to become legally married without license, bands, whatever a ban is, or priest. Bands is probably permits, maybe, or a license. Something. Huh. That's interesting. You were a greenhorn when you hit the USS Proteus. I gotcha. Now, was that naval or was that Coast Guard? I think it's naval. Okay. A G word, grocer. What is the origin of the word grocer? We might learn something here. The word grocer originally meant a wholesaler. The English merchant who dealt in spices, dried fruits, tea, coffee, and such foodstuffs in retail amounts was called a spicer. A wholesale dealer in these articles was called a spicer en gros, or a grocer, since he sold the goods in bulk and by the gross. And that was somebody's word tonight. The word gross is from the French gros, meaning great or large. And I just thought it meant 144. I like that. What time is it? It's 1:45. Oh, Nancy. That is so good. I gotta tell Holly. Holly, what do rabbits say before they eat? Let us pray. You got her. She's laughing. Nate Dog says ginseng. Nate Dog Adams, are you in yet? I have a feeling you're not in the pot yet. I believe you have a chip. I'm going to look. Chances are it would be a white chip. Oh, unless you tell me different. What color is your chip, Nate Dog? There's a few people. There's a chip for Cookie. Wait, you're already in. That's your old chip. You had a white one for a while before we made you the other one. Roaming with Ringo. Uncle Lisa. And Nate Dog. Gotcha, Nate Dog. You're not in yet. Okay, Brody says it was the Navy. Not big, crystal clear water. Wow, 8 feet. Deepest spot was 19. Yeah, I would love that, Rango. I'm going to put that in my brain. Okay. Nate Dog is in with ginseng. There. You are in. And did I put Brody in? Yes, I did. I can't remember what his G word was, but he's in. All right, it's about another 3 minutes here, and then I think we'll do a drawing for the the next cash word. And then after we do 5 letters of that cash word, then we'll start on the new chip thing for the I do have Black Pearl scratch off this week. I found them up at the corner store, but now they're out. So the Black Pearls seem to be running out. Okay, put these in there. I'm just straightening up here a few minutes to see if somebody else is going to come up with a G. Oh, excuse me, a G word. You left your pants off. Ah. Wasn't happy with the salary. Oh my God. And there's another one. Nancy's on a roll tonight. Why did the rabbit quit its job?
I don't know.
Wasn't happy with the salary. Lillian Tittle's not here tonight. Mark isn't here. Of course, he hasn't been coming in on Wednesdays lately. He's only been here. I haven't seen Sonia. I don't know if Don's still here. Todd Johnson, we got to find him. Tina, she's probably door dashing right now. She Double's working on her bus with the other Tommy, I think. I could be wrong. All right. Okay, we're straightened up. Haas and Pfeffer. You know, I always wanted to get a pair of small dogs, preferably mutts, and then name one of them Come Here and the other one Damn It. Come Here and Damn It. Now, think about training the 2 dogs. Come here, come here. Damn it, damn it. Damn it, come here. Come here, damn it. Fetch, damn it. Come here. Come here. Not you, come here. Damn it. I mean, you can just have a blast with that one. Whew. We have 21 on board. Now, I'm wondering if there's somebody here that did not get in for the drawing. You've got, I'll give you another 5 minutes. If you're not in for the drawing by 5 minutes till 7, then we're going to draw. I don't know how many we got in here. We got, I'm guessing we got about 15 people in here. Now, once I draw, then I'm going to announce who it is, obviously. And then we're going to wait and see if that person is on board. Because the rule that's going to be enforced from now on is going to be, have to be present to win. So if I draw and you're not here, we'll give it a couple minutes. And then if no answer, then we'll draw another one. $22. Wow, that's fantastic. Dirk, all you got to do is come up with a G word, and I'll make you a poker chip and put you in the bucket. And who knows, you might get lucky and be drawn. Just something with a G. Yeah, Sue's telling you right there. Say a G word. Dirk is a G word. Oh, yeah, okay. Say go. There you go, Nate. That'll work. Let me find a white chip here. I think he's going to come up with something. So we're going to make him a temporary white chip for right now. But he can have any color he wants. And I bet he's going to want green. Glorious. You know what? We had Glorious earlier tonight. I think Georgianne Rose or somebody else had Glorious. Come up with another one. Papa Drew. There's a blank white one in case we need it. I think I have blank green ones, and I know you like the color green. So, but again, you can have any color you want. I'll buy the paint and make you your custom color. Gorilla, that'll work. So what color chip do you want, Dirk? Right now, there's green and white are available. White can be a temporary, or there's green, or there's black. But again, any color you want. We'll use white as a temporary chip if you want. And then tell me your color. I'll write it down here in my book, and eventually I'll get the paint and make you your permanent poker chip for this game. Pink. If you want pink, you will get pink. I'll write it down. I can get lime green. You don't have to have it. I can get it. So Dirk's chip. Jonathan wants lime green. Looks like. And Dirk, 10.5, wants pink. It'll be fun, Dirk. Yeah, he's already in. And now Dirk is in with pink. Yeah, but he's in temporarily on white. So, I don't have anybody other Dirks right now, so I'll just put your first name on there. Okay. All right. The captain giggles. Giggles is a G word. I don't have a chip. Well, now you think about it. If you win 300,000, basically I pay the taxes. Probably have 100 grand left after that. But then I get half and you get half, so we both walk home with 50 grand. I can deal with that. The chances of that ever happening are astronomical. But you know what? It could happen. The only reason it can't happen is if you don't play. Then it definitely can't happen. She said Google earlier. Yeah, Nancy's definitely in from the very beginning. Actually, I thought Cookie had Google. Nate wants big money, and we are at 655. So I think Dirk was the last entry unless somebody changes my mind. I still don't know. You know, I was under the desk. I found Justin and Christina's chip that we lost. But I never found the lid to this bucket. So I'm just going to shuffle the old-fashioned way, stir them, pick them up and drop them, turn them over, shuffle them that way. You want me to have Holly draw one? I can do that too. She'll probably want to draw the next one for the black pearl. So when we get halfway through, not halfway, when we get 5 letters scratched off, then I'll start giving you 2 words to make a sentence. And then we'll put your chip in for the next drawing. Now remember, you do have to be here. Brody's thinking of C words like cash. Nate wants me to pick a blue one. Well, I can't look. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to reach in. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay. Oh. This one feels kind of different. I'm going to guess this one's blue without looking. No, it's red. Don't know why. It feels different. It's Michelle Leonardo. Michelle, did you make it home yet? Let us know that you are here, and we'll do a scratch-off ticket for you. I'm gonna leave those other chips in there for a minute.
Jack, close it. Curtain.
I'll leave the other chips in, and we'll go from there. We'll see if Michelle's here. She was driving and listening. That was almost a good half hour ago. Oh, Michelle. Where's Michelle? I'll give you till 7 o'clock. 2 minutes from now. I think we've drawn Michelle before, but I don't know if she's ever actually won. I don't think so. Roman with Ringo. So where is Michelle? Michelle should be pissed if she comes in and finds out that we had to draw somebody else. Thank you, Dirk. You ate lunch last time. It's my turn. Calling Michelle. Calling Michelle. Anybody have her on what is that chat? Facebook chat or whatever? You just text her. Thank you, Georgianne. That's what I was thinking we should do. I don't think I have her.
Thank you.
Okay, we got her ticket ready. We'll have to get rid of the background here. I'll do that right now. Michelle's jamming out to the traffic. Yeah. She's boogieing on Broadway. Virtual background eliminate for now. And somebody's texting me, sounds like. There, now we can see the ticket better. Someone quit changing their name. Got him from Easter, she's a hen. All right. Shall we go, what, 2 more minutes? I'm going to feel bad. Oh, man. Lucky Dog says, my name is Michelle Leonardo. Hey, Frank is here. Welcome aboard. I can't dial 1-900 numbers. Yeah, she might be filling in for Jenny tonight. Saw your number on the wall. 8675309 900 8675309. Georgianne, I take it she hasn't answered you yet. Oh, she is going. She's probably in the bathroom because she got stuck in traffic. What do we do, Renee? I'm shaking up the remaining chips. There she is. All right, Michelle, you just won. We drew your thing. So here in a second, we're going to start scratching this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty out the bucket because when we get to making sentences, I'm sure there's going to be people entering again for the second chance drawing, if you want to call it second chance. Let me get this phone out of here. You know, for making sentences. You know, when I felt that, I could have swore there was a ridge on it somehow. And there is one with a ridge on it, which is Tommy's. And it's a slightly thinner. And then Grandma Kelly's is wood. I'd almost know that when I drew it. But, you know, it's still a random draw. Jimmy Ray. Lucky Dog. Our Treasure Home, Nancy Drew, Michigan Pearl, Nate, and Nate Dog. How about that? Same time. And Jonathan Zuck and Carl. All right. We got everybody, including Michelle. Who is the winner? Let me write that down that she is the winner tonight. Michelle. 5 mystery key. There we go. Yes, I remember you did say glorious. All right, here we go. We're starting your scratch off, Michelle. The first letter is a Q. Q's are usually lousy, but we'll look for it. Q's, any Q's? Yes, there's a Q. There's 2 Q's. There's a Q in equal, and then there's a Q in opaque. How about that? All right, next is a V for victory. Yes, it's actually not a new rule, Bernie. It's an old rule, but sometimes I've wiped it. But now that we're starting to draw in more people, I hope, from Stimulus, which is a Sticker Mule social platform, we start getting people coming in from there. We're going to have a lot more people in the house, but hopefully I'll get the hours, I'll get monetized, we'll buy more scratch-offs or more expensive scratch-offs. We're going to keep this party going. We're going to try. So yeah, I'm going to be putting in the rules on every game. You know, that it's up to 150, it's yours. After that, we split. And then if we win really big, I will pay the taxes and we'll split the net. I'm looking for V's and I'm not seeing. Oh, there's one. A view, and there's a mystery key in that. So we need an I and a W to spell one of the mystery key words, which is right there. V-I key W. All right. Third letter is an A. Singular. Thanks. Satin. Salami. 2 A's.
And put your name on something you never
2 A's and salami. I know what you're thinking. Air has an A, and complete. No, complain. Magazine. Dial. Yeah, we're talking about having a little get together here at the cottage, maybe say another month or so, maybe between Memorial Day and then June sometime. Have a cookout, do brats and burgers on the grill. Whoever can come, maybe Michigan Carol, maybe Ringo, who knows? Some of you people might be close enough or you're doing something. You know, Dirk's not that far away. Oh, wait, Sundays is his busy day, though. I will think of something. He and I are supposed to get together. I don't think it's going to be this week, but maybe next week. The next letter is a T. The T in thanks. I was thinking Maxine's, but there's got to be a place halfway in between. I was also thinking that China Buffet up on the Alpine by Hobby Lobby. And Payless Shoes, I think, is in that same mall. It's on the east side of Alpine Avenue. Top of the hill, in between 3 and 4 Mile. Basically just north of I-96. T and Troy, net, and left. All right. one more letter and I'll give out 2 words. Furniture has a T, and daughter has a T. Big money. Mama needs a brand new. Insert what you need. I think Jonathan was hoping for a Harley Davidson. So think about it, Michelle. If you win big, then make sure you get Jonathan a Harley. Frank might need something. He's got a bike already, but you never know. I know he's in here somewhere. Brand new bag. Brand new bag. I think that means a hobby, doesn't it? Or does that mean somebody with junk in the trunk? All right. E is our 5th letter. So there's a lot of E's. We got utter. We got eclipse and Middleton. Middleton, yeah. Where is Middleton? It's not by Middleville. Flea. I know it's a town. C. Got a bunch of E's. Net. Magazine and equal. Opaque. New. And bureau. It's a crossword. Do and furniture. Again, crosswords. Read. A couple E's there. And foe. And daughter has an E. I think that's it for the E's. So now we're going to pick 2 words. And the first one I'm going to do is satin. And the next one I'm going to use is chip. C-H-I-P. So we got satin and we have chip. I don't think Linda is here right now. So Sue, could you put up those 2 words? Satin, S-A-T-I-N, and chip. And I'll put them up on the screen. 2 hours, 20 minutes for Frank to Grand Rapids. Well, it'd be a little less for you to my house because I'm like 20 minutes from Grand Rapids. Okay, camper van, Michelle. There you go. Let's do that.
50 miles in miserable.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
Let's get Michigan Carol and Frank hooked up. All right, where am I? Okay, the 2 words are satin and chip. I'm waiting for maybe Sue's not in the room right now. It's satin, S-A-T-I-N, and chip, C-H-I-P. Then I'll throw them up. And we're going to move on to letter number 6. You guys, there we go, satin chip. And now you can come up with a sentence using those 2 words. When we get 5 more letters under our belt here, then we'll have 3 words. Okay, X. We're looking for X's. And I am not seeing any X's. All right. Next letter is an I. There's lots of I's. There's singular. There's satin. There's Middleton. And ice. Frank, do you know where Middleton is? Eclipse. Complain and air. Magazine. And chip. And ado. And I'm belching. Excuse me. View. That's our mystery keyword. We're almost spelled it. We just need a W. An I. Automatic $5 if you get that. Dial has an A. I think that's all of the A's. And Nancy is in. Her new chip color will be satin blue. Nancy Drew, we love you. You are in. There. Chip in for your new satin dress. You spelled it wrong. Your Satan dress? That could be red. Like your chip. You're in. You're in, Carol. To be my neighbor? You are my neighbor. I'm having fun reading these. Yeah, Nancy and Michigan Carol are now both in. My hands used to be soft as satin, but now they're as rough as potato chips. Trailer Traveling, welcome aboard. I saw your chip earlier. Megavan Mike. Megavan Mike brought another rig, and he's going to be changing. Okay, we got Traveling Mike. Where is Trailer Traveling? I know I seen your chip. I believe it's black, but it might be a temporary white one. Yeah, I bet it is. Because I haven't gotten around to painting anything yet. Let's see. Lucas, we haven't seen Lucas in a few. Steel Tent Adventures hasn't been here in a while. Billy from Strong's Adventures. Kelly, Firefly, Kelly. Cookie, that's his old one. And let's see. BFE, freaking awesome. They're from Australia. Roman Ringo and Uncle Lisa. Did we? I'm pretty sure we had a chip made for you, Traveling. Not quite 2 words. Trailer Traveling. Oh, jeez. You remember what your chip color was? Okay. Grand Marais. Trailer Traveling. It is green. You're in. All right. Now. Yep, you're green. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. All right. If I did, somebody tell me. Chips there. Okay. Jay. I think we got to look for Jay yet.
Don't come back. I want you to finish.
Not seeing any J's. Okay. Letter number 9 is a U. So we got utter. Like you would utter something. Take care, Cookie. Good to see you. Dual has a U. And equal has a U. And unusual has several, like in 3. A do. Bureau has a couple. Furniture has a couple. Usurp and daughter. Usurp has 2 U's. So, and that opaque is a crossword. Okay, I think we're cruising on the U's. We're done with U's. Letter number 10 is a G. There's a G in singular. Clustrophe. I got Nate Dog. No, I didn't. I missed Nate Dog. I'm not going to scroll right now. Okay, I got you in, Nate Dog. Oh, gee. Magazine. Oh, yeah, I think I got to buy it. My angel is the centerfold. Daughter has a G. Angel is the centerfold. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't see my video from yesterday, check it out. This is some more of the captain's musings. All right, now we need another word. How about candy? Candy. That's our third word. You can make a sentence out of satin chip, or satin and candy, or candy and chip. You can choose any two, or you can use all three words and make a sentence. So Sue, if you would type those out again now that we have three words. We have satin, chip, and candy. An utter failure. Tootsie's. Kiso's making Tootsie Rolls. That's candy. What did God say when he saw Eve in the river for the first time? Oh boy. I might know this one. Utterly awful. Yeah, I did a video. I did a couple of them this past week, I think. Yeah, I did one for Easter. And I did one yesterday for angels. Jonathan. That's a good one, Jonathan. Candy chip, more satin, yeah. Where is Jonathan's chip? Jonathan, gotcha. You are in, Jonathan. Satin chip and candy. Okay. Thank you, Carl. I have great moderators. All right, let's put these back in the rack a minute. Yes, you are correct, Bernay. Kiso is his fur baby. Okay, our next letter is a Y. And when we get to letter number 15, we'll add a fourth word for sentence making. Troy and Candy both have Y's. And yeah, check out Tina's latest video too, but 2 videos. She went to that Grass Lake Small Railroad Museum, and she went with Tony. That's the guy that installed her solar panel a while back. Last fall, I think it was. Yeah, they had a good trip. Okay, we're looking for D. There's a D in dollar, and Middleton has 2 D's. We find out where Middleton was. Candy has a D. Ado has a D. Dial has a D, and so does daughter. Upward has a D, and read has a D. I think that might be it for D's. Wild guess. Small it's Tootsie Roll size pieces. Never seen an angel, seen a female with wings, and they were flying towards me. I assume they are dragons. Yeah. Okay, Lucky Dog needs to be put in. I didn't see your sentence for that, so all right. You're in, Sue. Put me in, Sue. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Angel is a centerfold. My blood runs cold. There's a D that I missed in do. All right. The next letter is an M. There's an M in Middleton. There is an M in whatever word that is. Monk, I would guess. It's M-O-K-K. So another chance at getting a mystery key word. Any more M's? Yeah, magazine. And I think that might be, whim has an M. I had a whim. B. Oh, Michelle, I like eating satin candy, but love eating potato chips more. And I found your chip, Michelle. It's red. You're in. You never know. She could win twice tonight. Her name was Candy and she wore satin. So, of course, she told me that her chips were down. Where did Sensei Don go? You're in, Carl. He hasn't said anything. You know, I've been working in Coopersville now and then. And I remember back when I was 16, 17 years old, I dated a girl named Candy. And she was from Coopersville. She went to Coopersville High School. She was in choir, and that's how I met her. Because we had we had several choirs from several other schools. And we did a big thing with all these choirs singing. It was very neat. But anyways, that's where I met her. And we dated for, oh wow. B is what I'm looking for now. There's an M that we missed in complain. There's an M in salami that we also missed. But I'm still looking for B's. There's a T in Middleton, though. See, now it's funny how you see them and I didn't see them the first time through. Isn't that weird? But hey, I've had it happen many times. Looking for B's. There is a B in Bureau. That might be it for B's. All right. Letter number 15 is a Z. A guest asked me how crocodiles got on the dock. I told him, see the wrong part on top of their back legs. That's where they keep their wings. Oh, that's a good one, too.
Says his life would be very different.
Z. I thought I saw a Z. Magazine, yes. And that's his letter number 4, so, or word number, letter number 15, so you get another word. I'm double checking. All right. Let's go with cope. C-O-P-E. So, Carl, you want to type out 4 words now?
Congratulations to them.
So, when we get to 4 words up there, you can take any 2, any 3, or all 4.
Hello, waters of the world.
Make a sentence.
A Zealand family of 4.
And get your chip in for the drawing for the Black Pearl, which will be coming up here not too long. And Nate's not on tonight, so we'll probably run straight up to 8 o'clock. If somebody can find out who might be live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock, we'll raid them. I'm not going to stay on. I mean, I might stop in, but I'm not planning on live streaming all night tonight. I'm tired. I got to work in the morning. I don't know where yet. I know it's going to be in Greenville, but where are we starting? Spring Lake. Yes, Ringo, there's another Spring Lake over by, what's that town starts with an E north of Greenville? Pretty nice area. I'll think of the name of the town. Trailer Traveling's live at 8. Oh, okay. We will. We will definitely raid Trailer Traveling. And I think he's in here right now because he's got a little time yet. Michelle is shaking her head at Carl. Okay, we got the 4 words up on the screen. All right. Letter number 16 is F. The letter F. Oh, flee and left. How about any more F's? Furniture and faux. Okay. Trailer Traveling will put up a link. I'm shaking Nancy's head now. Yeah, Greenville's a fun town, Danish town. They have the Danish festival. I think it's mid-August, maybe. Man, it might even be in September. Can't remember. Sue says I had to cope with the fact that the satin dress was not going to fit me after gorging on potato chips and candy. I already have a satin, so I'm donating this to anyone who says they want it. Now that is very nice, Lucky Dog. You're an angel. But we knew that. K. Where's there a K? Mork. That's not Mork. I think it's Monk. And thanks.
And of course, no other place.
K. And more K's. KKK. Sorry. I had to work in a cooler today for quite a long time. I ended up going out to the truck and getting my coat. I got chilly. It's still like 75. I don't know what the temperature is in here. It's warm, but I got the studio lights are on. Nielsen Power Sports. Is that where I can get wetsuits? No, that's the Power Sport place. There's a Nielsen Power Sport. Isn't that in the other Spring Lake that's over by Grand Haven? I think it's right across from the Admiral Station where I was working today. Fairy Dust is in. Did you make a sentence? Oh, yes, she did. I didn't see it. But you're in, Renee. Couldn't sleep last night because I was trying to figure out where the sun went. Then it dawned on. Whoa. I got to tell Holly. Michelle just had a good one. You want to hear it? She says, I couldn't sleep last night because I was trying to figure out where the sun went. Then it dawned on me. She's laughing. That was cute. I like it. Okay, we're looking for C's. There's a C in Complain and Cope and Eclipse and Candy and Chip and okay, we're getting down there. We got 2 letters left. We haven't spelled anything yet. H. There's an H in thanks. I'm not going to be able to spell that, I don't think. Unless I missed a letter, which we will double check. Yeah, see, H is chip. We need a P to spell chip, but, you know, we need a lot of words here, too. Whim has an H. Daughter has an H. All right. Don't see any more H's right at the moment. I see a D in Duo. Lakeside Power Sports north of Greenville. Okay, I've missed that. Langston is the name of that town I'm thinking of. And then you got the Langston State Game Area. And there's a little lake in there. There's several of them. There's West Lake and then there's Spring Lake. Spring Lake is where Tom's property is. And Monday we were clearing trees out of the edge of the lake. I got pretty muddy. Couldn't figure out why the frisbee was getting larger and larger than it hit me. Good one, Carl. All right. Last letter is a P. We may have spelled something. Cope. Eclipse. We didn't spell it, but there's a P in Eclipse. Chip has a P. We spelled that. Opaque has a P. We did not spell that. I don't think there were any O's. No, I don't see any O's. Upward Any more peas? All right, it's time for us to double check now. Yeah, satin strip candy coat. We got all those. Side by side snowmobiles, jet skis. Okay. West Marine. You have a West Marine. Oh, yeah, we have them up here too. I'm not sure where West Marine is in the Grand Rapids area. I do want to visit them. I know they're a little on the high end price-wise, but I do know they also have sales. And the other thing that I've heard good things about, they have good support. You know, if something's wrong or you need help, I mean, they're there. They know what they're doing. Acosta near that spring lake. Yeah. Wonder how many spring lakes there are in Michigan. Wonder how many spring lakes there are in the United States. How about duck lakes? How about sand lakes? How about wet lake? All right. Did we have any S's? I'm looking. Nope. How about N? I do not see any M's. L's? No L's. How about R? R. No R's. No S's, no N's, no N's, no O's, no O's, no L's, no A's. No R's, no L's. No, there's a nope. No, that was a P that I did scratch it. There's an S. Didn't we have S's? No, that was in the other ticket.
There we go.
R's, O's, M's, A's. Yes, we had A's. Candy. But we did not spell it because we don't have the N.
But you can put on the thing, and if they're here,
And we did not spell monk because we needed the
let's go
O.
with it. Let's go with it. Let's go with
There's
it.
an A in magazine, but we don't have the N. We spelled chip.
I haven't drank liquor. I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying.
It looks like this is going to be a dud. No W's. I am sorry, Michelle. This is a dud. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Grass Lake is there's another one by West Branch. Okay. And then the Grass Lake that Tina and Tony went to. Well, they didn't go to the lake, but I'm assuming Grass Lake is close by. The town of Grass Lake is there.
Yeah, I've been collecting for a long time, and my favorite
Echo
one is,
Pond, West Lake, 9 Mile Pond,
Baby doll.
Mrizik Pond, Perotas Pond, and Frog Pond. A frog pond? Can imagine that. West Marine is on 28th Street. Thank you, Carol. Mama, you get anything new? Nancy's got, I can cope with my chip being satin, but it was a candy instead. Where is her? Now, you are in. We're giving people a few minutes here before we draw William and Nancy. William Brody is in, and so is Nancy. I hope somebody wins something tonight.
Is that sci-fi?
That's brain cells.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You're too funny, Jonathan.
Android.
Is it Android?
All right. I know we should still have a few people. We got 21 on board, so who hasn't come up with a sentence yet? I mean, I can still put the words back up. South Dixie Highway, Key Largo. We still can make a sentence. Any two, any three, or all four. Satin, chip, candy, and cope. William, so they can't cope with candy getting on my satin sheets. That was a wild out. Buy yourself a chocolate ice, yeah. All right, and we're going to be rating Traveling Trailer here pretty soon.
You can know for sure.
Telling you I've sneezed like 10 times right in a row. Ah! Well, Gesundheit, that's a G word.
Team up and lose weight together with the Nutrisystem Partner Plan.
It was competition, too. How much did you lose today? How much did you lose today? And we just kind of kept that competition going.
Did Nancy Drew say something I missed?
And I'm Sheila.
Other than darn it, Michelle.
Take the Partner Plan Challenge and lose up to
How do you resuscitate a pilot? CPR. Oh, man. CPR. That is great. That is really creative. See, I gotta try to remember that. No wonder Jonathan says his last brain cell's going now. Oh, now you've gone 11 times. 13 for the win. Did you find some dust, or is the sun coming in at an angle through your window? That happens to me. If the sun hits me just right on my nose, it seems like, then I start sneezing once or twice. I sneeze, believe it or not, if I'm hungry, and I grab a big bite of food and shove it in my mouth and I sneeze. And half the time I haven't even had a chance to chew or swallow. None of that. I sneeze and pain in the ass. I guess the word is slow down. Chips Ahoy. That's right. Get a chip on your shoulder when the dry cleaners burns your satin shirt. I can't cope with that, yeah. Gesundheit times 13, Nancy Drew says. Okay, Cookie, he is out of here, so I can put his chip away. I think Midwest Picker is not here. He might be, though. I shouldn't put him totally away. Don might still be here. Georgianne Rose, Nate, and Timmy Ray haven't made sentences yet. And I don't know if we have any lurkers. I don't know if Tina's lurking, maybe. Angel is a centerfold. Ohio allergies are bad. Yeah, you need to make a sentence, Georgia. We're going to go 5 more minutes. Yeah, flame about 36 inches high. Yeah. I use that one usually as a visual. Flame about this high.
I'm running as fast as I can. Chihuahua will always. It was me. It was me.
What could be more frightening than that?
I know it was me.
What was that one we used to say as kids? Lady gets on the bus and realizes, oh no, I just left the pharmacy, my aspirin. And somebody says, if your ass is burning, lady, stick it out the window. Yeah. My aspirins. Yeah, that's what she was saying. You put your sentence in the second person. Okay. I didn't see it, Georgianne. But I'll take your word for it. You're in. Yep, I just added it. Okay, we're good, I think. Who's left? Tommy, Timmy, Nate, Ringo, and Czar. Or roaming with Ringo. I don't know which is which. Dirk, he might have left. I don't know. So, tomorrow I work in Greenville for a while. I think we're going to be painting a dormer. Not a dormer, but the end of Tom's house. There's a place where it's still got good siding on it, but it's faded. So he just says, let's spray paint it and call it good. Okay, I can do that. Frank says he's lost. Let's shake and bake. Don't remember anything from my childhood. It was on MAR's pretty much wrong. The Martians really weren't conversationalists. You know, I've seen a couple pieces of my favorite Martian. is on one of the channels that Holly watches. You know, we have antenna TV. We don't have cable. And, you know, she doesn't know exactly how to use a computer, but she could use the MiFi and stream movies and stuff. I need, yeah, Gable. Thank you, Nancy. I couldn't think of it. And that's a G word. Yeah, the Gable end. Sulks is an alien? I don't know. I haven't been on a Thursday night. I need to. I know he comes on Blind Views quite often. I haven't been there 3-4 weeks now. I don't know why. I guess because I'm working. I'm working on Thursday nights. I don't get home till after Blind Views is gone. I could watch the replay, but I usually don't. I usually get something to eat, see if Tina put out a video, and then I go to sleep. Yeah, My Favorite Martian with Bill Bixby. Yep, that was a good show. And yeah, like I say, I've seen little bits and pieces of it here lately. Michelle Leonardo and Ray Walson. Okay.
You're a prison teacher. Yes, I am. That's like
Okay. One more minute. You can make a sentence if you haven't.
What do you teach?
I teach
Yeah, great show. Yeah, it was in the 60s.
social studies math so that they can prepare and take the GED.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that sounds good.
We were of that age where
And you enjoy eating exotic
I was
foods.
probably
Non-fungible tokens.
maybe 11, 12.
Non-fungible token yet, but
You know,
Exotic things that you eat.
getting into science fiction, you know, War of the Worlds, just kind of knowing about lots of things, you know, but reading especially stories, The Time Traveler, all these different books that we were reading science fiction wise. And then to have a show like My Favorite Martian was really kind of cool. You know, and then Flash Gordon and Lost in Space. I think Lost in Space was late 60s, mid 60s. You know, I think My Favorite Martian might have been from early 60s. Trying to remember. Time to remember the time in September. You'll know that song. Angel is a centerfold. Okay, Black Pearls are getting ready to draw. The Black Pearls has the 6 numbers there, right there. That one over there is called the win-all number. If you match it to any of these 12 down here below, you win all the prizes on the ticket except for the bonus. The bonus ones are up there, right there, 3 of them. There's a 10, there's a 20, and a 50. I've only seen a $10 winner on this. The Great Gazoo from the Flintstones. Yeah. Mork and Mindy, Shazbot. Yeah. Big money, big money, big money. Second rock from the sun.
Pots and pans. I'm thinking.
The second rock from the sun is Venus, right?
It's not chrome.
We got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars,
Chromium? Chromium?
Kazoo.
Okay. I don't think so, but.
Great Gazoo was also in the Jetsons. I don't remember, but I remember the Jetsons. What was his name?
Is it chromium?
George Jetson worked for Spacely Sprockets. And there was Mr. Spacely that was his boss. Yeah, I guess we are, Frank. I don't know why. Yeah, Robin Williams, the late Robin Williams. He was quite an actor. Quite a story about his life. You know, who would think he was so funny and so tragic?
Type 2 diabetes?
Just because,
Nanu, nanu. It is 7:48. It's time to draw. We are closed. Putting the chips back in place that haven't been used. Get them off the table here so I don't drop Tina's on the floor. There. And here we go. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Gotta get this done because we gotta go raid trailer traveling. Daddy needs a new motorcycle. Yeah, the way the Jetsons cook. Was it a microwave? I can't remember. It was. They had like a microwave. I remember Rosie the robot maid. And then let's see. Leroy was the son. And then Jane was the wife. Astro was their dog. And there was a daughter. What was her name? Can't remember. Penny? What was the daughter's name on the Jetsons? Or was there a daughter? Anastasia Wishes. I've seen you somewhere. Did you come over from Stimulus? I hope so, because that's what I've been cooking for. Welcome aboard. You just barely missed being able to make a sentence and getting in with there was the words, but we're done with making sentences now, and I just drew a chip for the second drawing of the night. So we're going to find out did I do this right? Yeah. We're going to find out. Oh, it's your granddaughter. All right. Cool. Welcome aboard, Anastasia. Great to have you. All right. I drew Jonathan Zuck. Yep, Jonathan Zuck. Big money. Wants a new motorcycle. Hoorah, 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 hoorah. Black Pearls. This is what we're going to be scratching off for Jonathan. Jonathan lives down in Sturgis. I've watched a few of his things. They're all shorts. But, yeah. Crazy storm that he filmed. Love the name Anastasia. Everybody's giving a big warm welcome to you, hon. I've seen you on your grandma's channel. All right, the first Black Pearl is 15. And Jonathan's first number is 32. The next Black Pearl is a 24, and Jonathan has 22. Woo. All right, next is 36. We had a 32, but that didn't help us. 1. It was 01, 01. All right, we have 3 pearls left in the winning numbers, but we still have 9 of the Black Pearl numbers left. So 29 is a winning number. 25. And the next one is 37. We have 32 and 27. It's teasing us. The win-all number is 12. We don't have anything that even resembles a 12 yet. We have a 9. We have 6 more Black Pearls. Time to bowl. See you Saturday, William Brody. So you can see how this is going. Anastasia, did your grandma spend any of that winning money that she won here on you? I'm sure she did. Okay. 10, doesn't match.
Catch you off guard.
An
But for
8,
me, a stress
no
symptom
match.
can trigger migraine attacks too. That's
A
why my
3,
go-to is Nurtec ODT. It's the
no
only
match.
migraine medication that can treat and prevent
A 6 does not match. Down to 2 left. 21. Nope. Last chance to match is a 26. Closest we came was 24. All right, now we're going to the bonus balls. Motorcycle, vroom, vroom. Yeah, this always goes fast. Okay, the first, for a $10 bonus, you have to get a shell. And Frank, or Jonathan rather, you got a hat. Okay, the $20 bonus. Let's see if it's going to be a shell. And it's not, it's a flag. Okay, now for the last pearl. For the $50 bonus, we're looking for a shell, and it's a hook. Bummer. All 3 tickets tonight were losers. That's gambling. I bought one of those emerald ones earlier today, and I won 15, so I'm $10 ahead, which is unusual. I've been playing the Powerball. I forgot to buy one tonight. It's too late to do that now. The store closes in 6 minutes. Yeah, it's a bust. Yeah, we have fun here. We definitely have fun. That's a bummer that nobody won tonight, but that's the breaks. So, we are getting ready to go over to Traveling Trailer. Lucky Dog, can you put up his link, please, so we can raid him here in just a few minutes, or any time now. So, my plans for the rest of the week. Sleep. Eat, sleep. I got to be in Greenville probably by 10. I'm still putting water every 30 miles in the truck because I haven't been able to have time enough to fix the truck properly. So I got the new radiator sitting there waiting to go in. Got to figure out why it's leaking around the thermostat where I put in, whether it's coming from the thermostat or the hose or the gasket. It doesn't appear to be coming from the water pump, which is a good thing. Although, I should be able to get a new water pump if that's what it is, because that water pump's only like 6 months old. I know I had a year warranty on it. Trailer Traveling, yes. There we are. There is the link. And we're going to do that here in just about 2 minutes or less. Oh, there's Johnson's channel. You can click on it. I don't know if you have the green thing, that application you can get. I can't remember what it's called. It's Go-To Channel. It's in apps. I think you can get it for Android. Well, I know you can get it for PC because I had it. Android type of operation. I think you can get it for Chrome OS. And yeah, I think you can get it for Apple too. But it's called Go-To Channel, or maybe it's channel Go-To. But anyways, in chat, you can click on it if it's in green, and boom, it takes you right to the channel. Sometimes in chat, you can't click on things. I don't know. You might have to highlight it, and then, I don't know. Everyone have a good night. Remember to be nice. Yes, be a good human, as Land Cloud Adventures always says. Be a good human. Try to watch my video. Be an angel and watch my videos. So, anyways, I have not put up a thumbnail for Saturday yet, but I will. I don't know if that'll be tonight or tomorrow night, but we'll be guessing another channel on Saturday, and we'll have fun as always. Midwest Picker, good night. Well, see, there's a G word. Good night. Well, we'll still be on G words next Wednesday, so maybe you can use that next week. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you very much. So we're gonna go over to trailer traveling right now. Right now, as in right freaking now. Ladies, thank you for being aboard. It's always fun, and it gets better every week, I swear. And we're growing. We're getting more people coming in. And Anastasia was new tonight. Who else? Well, Jonathan's been here, or this is like his second or third time. Ringo and Roman with Ringo. They've been here. And a few others. You know, it's a good group we got going. We got Frank, we got Carl. I don't know what Carl and Mark have been doing, but maybe we'll see them Saturday. We might see Uncle Lisa on Saturday. So, yes, God bless. May God bless, but I didn't get to say it yet. Anyways, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night, ladies. End the broadcast.